Yeah,
Like-
all right.
Like the old sim farm where you're doing like a farm management, tycoon type game. That one was a lot more in depth, Or John Deere American Farmer. I really love that game too. John Deere American Farmer, you could have made multiplayer because it had characters in the game, so you could just have multiple people be multiple characters.
They started to build some machinery now.
Do you want to make sure we're opening doors, turning lights on, all that stuff?
Yeah, I suppose we better had.
Repairing, using the triggers. I could transfer ownership. What'd you do? Put Andy's mod on top of it or something?
Sorry, mate. Say again.
Would you put Andy's transfer ownership mod in here?
I haven't. No.
You have it.
What shop trigger are you using?
Must be this building uses the shop trigger then.
Yeah, because I get into that. Johnny and I found that on what was the South America map him and I were playing for a while. BR163. Andy's transfer ownership mod was built into the shop trigger. Because I was bitching at Johnny. He said, "Why'd you put Andy's trigger tight in here? What do you mean?" Well, it's in this, right in this shop. He says, "No, never put it on." Then we get looking around, and you move it a little bit one way or the other, you could find the trigger.
Yeah, when I go to the shop trigger, it just gave me the transfer ownership thing too, which is kind of cool because all those buildings that are on just about every farm, those shop buildings are going to have a transfer ownership with them then. We won't have to put one down. Be kind of hard to back your wagons in there to transfer bales, but whatever. Did you move the shop spawn back?
Yeah.
Well, you probably go another 2 meters back.
No, just learn to drive.
Yeah, but it's hard to hook up the long things like when they're in front of the fence.
Yeah, but there's 2 rows of it, so I can't move it back much further, and then otherwise we'll lose a row of equipment.
Oh, you only have room to put 1 row there anyway. Unless you turn them 90 degrees, you could do that. So instead of spawning in front of the shop doors, they could spawn perpendicular to it. You could probably fit more equipment in that way. And then you wouldn't have to worry about it because they'd be front to back. And you wouldn't have to worry about it. You put a couple, 3 of them in there.
Can I turn off auto start on the settings?
You did or you want to?
I'm going to. I hate when I jump out of a tractor and it automatically starts and stops again.
Yeah, it didn't used to be so bad until Giant started making them realistic and how long it takes them to start.
Yeah. Shut off workers buying stuff too, I guess.
Any ideas why my grain silo might not be working?
That hard to find.
Should be. I can open the door.
You have a trigger?
No, it says I have tested it somewhere else and it worked perfectly fine, but on this Scrubtree farm for some reason it's not allowing me to tip.
It's going to harvest some oats, so I'll test and see if it is on the other farm. I'm on Stewart farm?
Sturt.
Stewart. Sorry, the writing's small, I couldn't make it. I thought you were an ode to thyself. I don't have my glasses on.
It's let me do it now. Mouse string.
Did you not have did you have the tip in the wrong side or something?
I don't think so.
Because I've been on a trigger trying to tip it before and then realized that it's on the side, on the wrong side.
No, it's flashing up saying you don't have access to it. Do you know?
Does that have anything to do with the fact that farmlands aren't expanded and maybe it's not on a farmland all the way?
No, the farmland's fine on this farm. Actually, it's not actually tipping, it's just doing the visual.
So Scrump, I was able to make contact on the server, but with the settings.
Yes.
But it would not let me because it was not secure. So I got to talk to game servers to find out what I'm missing there.
Yeah.
It kept shooting that message, not a secure FTP TLC, I think it is, maybe.
Yeah. Could you transfer files or not?
No, couldn't transfer files. Wouldn't allow me.
Because of that reason.
Yeah,
okay.
it was allowing me to connect. The server was there, but then it would throw that error message.
Yeah.
But once I get files up, at least if I get the server back up and begin with the Highlands Mission DLC.
Yes.
What did you do? Blow it up?
Reinstalled the server, wiped it, restarted it. Didn't want to, but Scrum showed me that FileZilla for transferring all files at one click.
Yeah, if you want to add your mods to a server and you use FileZilla, you can just, with one selection and then one click, you can add to the mods if you want.
Don't make it that easy.
Then you don't have to select mod by mod, if you know what I mean. And it's just really quickly. I mean, I think I tested it on my server first to see if it worked. So I wiped my server. I saved, of course, my save game. I saved the save games, took the save games off. Then I wiped the server. I reinstalled it. Got the name, the admin password, everything, back to what it should be. Then put the mods on it, and I was done in like 15 minutes, I think.
So can you use the Highlands pack on yours?
Yes, I can again now after I reinstalled it. Yeah.
And I can as well. I started with just the DLCs. I started just a basic save game without any uploaded mods, and it worked. Which was really, really good.
And I could still use the old save without any problems, so it had something to do with the DLC.
Go has left the building.
Yeah, I'm going into GE.
Fix it. Fix it now.
I'll tell you what, their team's grown quite a lot for that Ultimate Farmer setup.
So what?
Ultimate Farmer. There's about there's a good 20 plus guys working on it now.
Looks to me like you're using the Unreal Engine that a lot of other games use.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it says. Yeah, it looks like you're using the Unreal Engine. I mean, they might be able to get somewhere. I think the problem with Farmers Dynasty was they went for everything at once. I think they just drug the game out to the point where nobody was really interested anymore.
Yeah, they made it too realistic.
Well, they instead of like, hey, let's get a playable game, and then add like continuing to add features to it, they went to try to release an entire everything wish list at once, and I think their approach was the problem, because they did a lot of things that I think pushed Farm Sim to get better. Because there was a period of time when it looked like they were gonna have something better than Farm Sim. But you figure with all right now though, with all the AI powered tools that are out there to do this stuff, the modeling and all that, it's not gonna be as big of a task as it would have been 2 years ago.
No, well, their whole plan was to use AI to do the bulk of the work. Can't remember where it was. Somewhere in the original sort of announcement, he was basically going to be setting up AI systems to assist with each section.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense if you've got a tool, use it.
That's why I keep saying, like, the next iteration of this game, it's just gonna be, you're gonna be able to make mods just by, prompting AI to do it. You hungry?
No, I
Is it
just
snack
ate.
time? Oh, did you? Okay. It's snack time. You want a snack? What kind of snack do you want? You want mushy kibble? Yeah. Give me a wink. Does the wink mean you want mushy kibble? Okay. Yeah, we can do mushy kibble.
How was your week, Doc?
Oh, all right. Might have to go back to work.
Might?
Yeah. I had a job interview Friday and Saturday, so both pretty much offered me a job. Well, one guy offered me a job, and pretty much offered me a job. I didn't protest. Probably not.
Oh, you better
I gotta
stop
go
with the old drugs then, Doc.
Huh?
You better stop with the old drugs then.
No, it's federally mandated. They don't hire anybody to drive. They have to have a clean drug test on file before you can hire them.
Oh, I think that's
I want it for healthcare employees too, because I know a surprisingly number of healthcare workers that do a lot of drugs, and I don't necessarily think that that's okay. I mean, if you're around, you're a nurse and you're supposed to be prescribed, dealing medications out, that I don't really think when you have a drug problem that you should be skimming off the top.
Go!
Mm-hmm.
What have you done here?
You'll have to give me a clue.
Yeah, I'll put it in Bluetooth.
And that list is going to be so long.
Well, actually, I was thinking the Whoopsies list is tiny compared to Bidnall's.
We spent a lot more time on Bidnall.
I went sky high there. For a fucking moment.
Now I gotta go to Discord and see the picture coming in.
Which road's that then?
It's a fucking tree.
No, which road?
Yeah,
Your
it's the
mini
road.
map's very helpful.
It's the road from Shitterton, going into the forest.
Couldn't take a bigger picture, could you? Could you use a square one?
Can't you click on the picture and zoom?
I have. But
Coordinates 3002 3882.
yeah, it doesn't work in G.
We'll just put it in easy dev. Take you right to it. Yeah, I wish the coordinates would work in GE.
I'm still
too.
standing here. Oh, you're not in game.
No, not in G. So in GE with the slope. How do I set up which button does what?
What was the button again for changing your minimap size?
9.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you see in your terrain editing window, and you're in terrain editing mode, terrain mode, and you'll say left, middle, right buttons in your little drop down menu, and then you can pick what each button does: add, subtract, replace.
Oh, I see. Yes, targets right along there. Right.
Yeah, so you need one to do slope and one you need to do slope target. So you put the slope target down, it'll give you a little arrow, and then you kind of do the ramping thing.
There you
It
go.
takes some practice to get used to how it works.
Do you hold it down?
What?
You want it even bigger?
Sorry, I was talking to Doc then.
No, you click you click the target, and it gives you the arrow, and then when you hit the slope button, you just hold it and ramp it up towards it'll. If you put the target down, then it'll build like a cone shape all the way around it.
Right.
In your sell points for V and Ops legendary millers, should capitalize the L. Yourself, Wonko, was it a busy week at work again?
Oh yeah, very busy. Worked most evenings apart from Friday.
That doesn't sound
So-
like fun.
Not too bad. It's doing the job that we want to do, so that helped.
Be worth it when you're overthrowing the government.
It's a nice mower, by the way, Jamie.
Something different.
What'd you get?
The Vermeer Trail.
Did you go all the way up this road, Scrump?
No, not all the way, but quite a bit. Because it would take me to the end of the map, but I realised that too late.
Yeah, you don't want to
Nothing
get
there.
you don't want to get stuck.
I did find a pothole. Pothole? Is that how you say it?
Pothole, yeah.
Pothole, yeah. It's a cute size flower basket that can be put in here.
Well, what would be good is like some, construction sign or something that would give you an indication that there's no outlet down there.
Well, where's the fun in that?
I just wanted a gate down there so that you could turn around. Because some of these implements, it's really hard to back them up.
we'll put a dead end sign on that.
That would be good.
Oh yes, I was experimenting with the erosion of that track swap.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. A bit too much erosion in this part.
Yeah, but then you look on the other side of the track, it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's what she said. Not too bad, but it's quite a dent. It's bouncy. That's for sure.
Yeah, you were messaging me there on, I guess it was Friday, Walker, but shutting the Highlands off on the server. I was not able to get in. I was still at work.
Oh yeah, I was at work as well. Well,
People with jobs.
Yes, we were working, Doc.
I was
I
doing
wasn't.
big work. That's what I was doing.
I was babysitting contractors this week.
That sounds like fun.
It was not. I have my own workers that I can babysit. So what they didn't realize, they're building a mezzanine in the shed for me. What they didn't realize is I have cameras in the shed. So all their little breaks and all their little stuff that they're doing is like, come on guys. He's holding the air nailer, putting nails in the beam, and then posing with the other air nailer for his friend to take pictures with him. Post on TikTok or something. I don't know where they're going with them, but anyways, I told the contractor, said, I'm okay. I'm not paying them by the hour, but you are. I'm paying for the job.
Yeah, but you don't want them pissed about it. You want the job done as soon as possible.
Yep. Well, it's funny because when they came inside, they did one job outside for me, and it took them. Let me see. 2 men. And one day there was 3, but 2 men, 8 hours a day. Just about 9. I think it was 9 days to put 10 posts into the cement with saddles and anchors. Put a 3-ply beam up in each of those posts. Tie into the existing wall, and then lay in with joists and plywood on a 14 by 50 mezzanine deck. And there was a lot more work done inside in one day on the office I'm building than there was in probably 4 days when they're outside.
I see.
They laughed at the cameras like they went for their coffee, their afternoon break. They had their lunch at 12, left to come back for their lunch, afternoon break. They finish at 4:30 every day, 7:30 to 4:30. Their afternoon break, they set the tool bags in at 3 o'clock. And at 3:53, they picked them back up again. And then at 4:25, cleaned up for the day. It's like, wow.
Sounds like union laborers.
I'll just say they weren't local labor, if you know what I mean.
No, because usually the non-English speaking laborers get things done. It may not be right, and it might be kind of crooked, but it's done.
No. And it's, and Walco can understand this. The mezzanine wasn't too bad, but the other thing I'm doing is an office inside, and I'm tying into an existing ceiling and walls that were there to build out and I'm making a silk purse out of a sow's ear. So I know it's hard to do because it's your plans kind of change when you open up the wall and say, oh, I got to do this here. So I had some compassion for them there, but then when I saw something and I said, I think this has to be changed. No, we're going to do it this way, and then I come back and the window is actually up into the ceiling space. Like, I don't think that's going to work, guys. I think we got to get a smaller window maybe. What's going on with this one?
Those fields over there.
It wants to be unloaded, but doesn't want to leave its auger out.
Doesn't want you to touch its auger.
See this, Doc?
Just like it. No, what are you doing? You streaming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Auger comes out over the top of the...
Mm-hmm. Can you tip it manually? This ain't full either.
So it'll let me tip manually, but I wonder if there's something in my settings for...
We'll just blame the map maker.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I'll go and get myself a large bottle of whiskey. Back in a minute.
buy some fields in the north there, Scrump? Or
Sorry?
did you buy some fields in the north there? Or?
No, I don't think so. I'm doing a contract in the north.
Oh, you got to loop around that way to get to your farm. Gotcha.
I have to go through the forest to get to my farm.
Which farm are you on then, Scrump?
I bought the wrong freaking field.
I'm on Glebe farm.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Yeah, tell me something.
Some communist put it so that field is right next to my farm on paper, but you can't get to it. You gotta go all the way
Right back.
around.
Next to the farm, take a picture because it should have a gate near the farm.
Can you not come up between Coles Hill and Hay Fields? Looks like there's a road there into the woods.
What? Not that I see.
Turn left out of the shop and just across the road from the lake. Looks as a road going straight up.
Yeah, it goes up to the farm, but that field that I got, it doesn't. You can't get to it.
What field? Fox?
Wherever the pink truck is.
Yeah. The Gallows?
Could be. Yeah. Because the truck's next to where the gate's at.
I'm coming back in to have a look.
Oh, look, my header fell off a header trailer. Imagine that.
Oh, that's better, Wonko.
What's that?
The silo tip for the farm sheds.
With silos. Farm silo.
Farm silos, yeah. You put the tip on the outside. But I'm not getting the tip.
Oh, right.
I'm not getting a tip trigger either.
Ugh.
Sorry, one group.
Oh, crap,
Bloody
I'm
annoying
going
thing
the
is,
wrong way.
it worked.
It looks like when I F5 it looks like the trigger, your icon's still inside too. And I think your collision for your pipe is way down low. Is that orange line a fill trigger, or is it a
It'll be the
collision?
no, it's the like it's where the visuals for the grain falling is.
Okay. Because it doesn't line up with the pipe that's coming out of the...
Oh, you still got the traffic on these single tracks.
Right, yeah, didn't put it in the whoopsies.
Did.
You say
Where's
you
your
got it
phone,
to
mate?
tip?
Oh. I did, whenever I edited it.
Oh, sorry, not in game then today. Okay.
Ah, no. Where are you?
Wonko. I'm down here at Krabby Farm.
Oh, still
Yeah.
missing a fucking T.
The crab reef, oh, the one that's missing the T for ages now.
He's not in whoopsies.
It
Crabby.
was.
So I'm running into something here.
Hang on, one thing at a time. I'll just put some in whoopsies.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I'm at Crabtree. Where are you?
Right in front of the silos here, and I'm running into something. You see it floating in the ground, in the air?
Well, if you're at Crabtree, you're bloody invisible.
I am not. I'm at Crabtree, not Crabtree.
Yeah, I'm at Crabtree. Oh, hang
No,
on.
you're not. See on the map, you're not there.
Single player instead of multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
Force of habit.
Fucking hell. Sitting there yelling at me, you're not there. Well, there it is.
He's a nice boy, he's just not that bright. Jesus.
Oh, getting angry about, you're not there. Well, of course I'm not there, because you're in single player, you duh.
Well,
It's been a long week.
I was gonna
Leave me
say,
alone.
do you need some sleep?
Well, it's
Oh,
awfully
yeah.
hard to drive around this farm when I keep running into this invisible collision. See? I got lost.
Hey, wife.
I got lost and I ran into an invisible collision.
Yeah, I had to take the missus to hospital at 1:30 in the morning. Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So is it a big thing you're getting caught on, Doc?
It's that red thing. I sent a picture of it. I think it's the drain.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
For some reason, it has collision on it.
That's supposed to be train decals.
Yeah, but they still can have collision. It doesn't need to be a rigid body.
No.
Good news, Wonka.
Just
You're now
bring
on the
stuff.
server.
Oh,
Excellent.
no. Why is Jamie not moving? There he goes again.
No, I was jumped out to look at Discord.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, let's see if this guy will unload this time that he's...
Buscot decided to put a fence right next to the street.
Yes. Fences and hedges are non-removable either.
Well, the hedges, you're not going to be able to remove the hedges unless you own the land, and so...
Oh yeah, watch out for hedges covering gateways.
Whoa, what's that? We got another mysterious lump. Oh yeah. There's right in front of the shop. There's another massive lump in the road.
In front of the shop.
Yes.
I've just cleaned one small lump on the side of the road, just by the shop. But that won't be in game yet. That must be a collision because it's not gliding on the ground on foot.
What?
Yeah,
Crabby?
I've done that. If you look back in the whoopsies list, you'll see I've already done that one. And how did you find that? Driving on the verge?
What are you talking about? I drove on the verge. It flipped my combine over almost.
You're not supposed to be driving on them.
No, my combine is right between the white line and the edge of the road, and it gave me a massive speed hump.
Scroll up. You'll see. Where is it? Where is it?
I'm not in charge of
There.
debating it if it's been fixed or not in a version that I'm not playing. If it's been addressed, then delete it. Or check mark it.
So where's this field you next to the farm you couldn't get to?
I can't get to. I don't know. I can't see. It's where the pink truck is.
Which farm?
Scrump, what are you doing? I don't know. The gallows.
That's
Yeah.
a field.
I'll go and out of your way.
Were you waiting for the invisible cows to cross?
No. I was trying to figure out how to get a little bit more FPS or speed or anything to smoothen out my fucking game, basically. And it's not helping.
Right, Doc, your navigational waypoint of the pink truck is no fucking help.
It's up by 115.
He's above square. That the pink truck you're talking about, Doc? The testes?
Yeah. Because I have to go all the way back down by the shop and then come all the way back up. Because the other way takes me all the way around the other way. Like all the way to the west.
I wish I knew where you want me to look. You need to... I mean, 115 I can't find.
Okay, Wonko, above Stute. What's the farm I'm at? Stute Farm. Where are you, Wonko?
I'm in map view at the moment.
Okay.
Can't you see me on the map?
Go ahead, Jamie. I know you can give me some decent directions.
Do you know where Chase Farm is?
Yes.
Go to the north of Chase Farm. There's the gallows, and I don't know if it's this. Is it? You don't have bought it yet. I don't know if it's square. It's a big canola field. It's 120 squares. Is that the field you're talking about, or are you talking about the one that's right down below in the gallows? Then, Doc.
No, it's the...
Right where you are now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The square.
square. So that's a contract, then, is it?
No.
Because you don't own it. It's not purchased.
What do you mean I don't own it?
120 square is white. It's not got pink on it. Means you don't own it. The one that Wonko just zoomed to.
Oh.
Does now.
No, I do.
So,
I
as you
thought I bought it.
come out of the farm, if you're in the farmyard and you move slightly west, there is a track that runs north along the side of the farm, up, then you turn right around the top of the square. Did that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Now I gotta go see, because I just...
If you zoom to where I am currently on the map, at Chase Farm,
Yeah, there's a farm track there that goes up.
goes up and round.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
and then you
smoking.
can drop.
What are you smoking?
No. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a floating tree.
I thought I couldn't get that way.
You can't if you don't try.
Yeah.
I thought so.
It's a good thing we're friends. Imagine if we didn't like each other.
I know.
So as far as progress, Wonka, where do you feel you're at?
I don't know. It's, I still feel there's a lot to do. I mean, we've basically got a working map, but it's far from finished. It looks like I'm going to have to faff about with silage clamps, putting them in certain orientation. Ooh, missing a barn. Is that right?
Oh, there is a barn. I was gonna ask if there's something missing there.
Yeah, there's a new barn online. Obviously, I missed something somewhere along the line.
Not really.
No. It's a good job you're sat down, really, isn't it? Yeah, I swapped out the original grain shed there because the door is going to confuse people because you have to go around the side of the building to get the doors to open.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, I had all loads of messages. Oh, your building doesn't work.
It's not your building anyway.
True.
Well, part of me wants, to be able to get in contact with somebody to tell them their mod sucks, but on the other hand, it doesn't really do any good anyway, because most of the time it's just a bunch of people, just complaining about everything.
Yeah. It's going to be the tip occlusion areas, isn't it, for the grain silo not working properly.
Trigger. Or exact fill root node.
Exact film root node, that seems to be in the right place.
You shouldn't have to change any of that because you're just using the generic trigger, aren't you?
Yes, but we've moved it from its original position. Well, I've moved it from its original position. And I think that the tip occlusion update area has not been set into the right place. It's got area start, area end. I'm assuming it's going to be opposite corners of a rectangle.
That's just, yeah, that's just the tip occlusion update area is for the AI.
Jamie, can you remember, did the tipping grain work before?
Yeah, it did, because I put grain in, took grain out. On the same silos as at the same farm. And I think Scrump got it to work in his too, but just a major tractor.
My tipper was too big, but it worked.
Yeah. Throw it up into the seal and danced all over the place.
Yes.
Why do you need a belt trailer? Or a side tipper?
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense that you could not use a normal tipper to fill in a shed. Well, it would in some sheds, of course, yes, but it wouldn't be really good for gameplay if you needed a specific trailer to unload, I guess. I mean, if someone wants to use a mother bin, that would be his decision, but it would be a bit of a shame if you can't tip it. All the mother bins are wrong, but that has a...
Yeah, but like a cramp dump trailer or any of that.
Yeah,
kind of
cramp
stuff.
dump trailer, just the normal dump trailers that are not... I was not even using an extremely big one, I was using one of the Bailey trailers, but I couldn't tip with that.
I was using the ingrained crampy one and I couldn't do it. Well, I could do it, but I was hinged against the roof and...
What? Why didn't you just put an auger? Get the little short meridian auger and just put it in there.
You could, but Doc, we're testing the game to make it gameplay same as silage bunkers. Silage bunkers are leaking, you're saying, right? So 90% of the players are not going to want to play a game with silage or play a map with silage bunkers leaking, so we're going to fix them.
Well, no.
So same idea.
But that's like, you know, not being able to tip in there is a problem, but having the trigger inside the building, I don't know, I mean...
No, it's not a problem that it's inside of the building, but then you should be able to tip in it.
Well, if it works when it's inside the building, I don't see a problem with that, because there's plenty of trail. You just have to select trailers that don't tip.
Yeah, but again,
or side tip.
You're trying to cater to the players that are not like us. Same as we talked about how a while ago how we played the game versus how a lot of other people played the game. a lot of people don't want to have to fuss with that to say, okay, well, I need to buy a certain trailer to make that work or this. You want it to be somewhat user-friendly. If you're looking for downloads and looking for people to play the map consistently, in my opinion. Same as the equipment. Yes, you got to pick and choose your equipment for the map. You can't run big buds on this map because you get small gateways.
Yeah.
But you're going to have some of your standard equipment that comes with the farm be able to work in these sheds. You don't want to have them that they need to tip on a belt system to load into a shed. I don't think that's going to be high rating.
It would be realistic, but it would not be very attractive to most players, I guess. And I think in the end you want a map that's playable for everyone and not just a select group of people.
Yeah, but you could sell the building.
Yeah, that's true.
So you just sell it and you put down the the grain storage you want.
The map maker's gone to a lot of trouble to build this map in a certain way.
Yeah, especially a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so if you don't like the tipping grain inside the building, I'd say you just sell the building and put down your own. And that's why we have all these, grain storage mods. That's my philosophy on it. Because I think more character to the area, you would be tipping in the shed.
They tend to be taller sheds if we were tipping in them over here.
Well, yeah, you'd have more like the one that's on the Highlands DLC there. You have higher ceilings. I actually like what the Highlands pack did was they made it so you could tip inside and outside that granary building, but they put like a dryer system outside of it for decoration.
Mm-hmm. And I like that they put 2 bays. You only tip 2 things in it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, you done something here, Lonko, because we got floating fire extinguishers.
I've got a fucking hole in the field.
That's how it's supposed to be.
What?
That hole in my field?
That's not a hole, that's a carefully crafted flat area.
It's a fucking crater.
It's a hole. It's a plateau.
It's a hole. It's a plateau.
All right. Looks
Carefully
like a freaking
crafted
volcano
crater.
erupted.
So, I posted this before and I'd seen, but I think Wonko, if you did that, put some mountain rock or something that it was, because you know what I mean, like just like make it look like it's not just like a grass went straight up and straight over, or some debris or something.
Not like everybody testing stuff not, and then all of a sudden there's a giant crater over there by the sheep farm. And Johnny's like, well, how come nobody said anything about that?
consolidating that because the test areas, clear areas were basically the building footprint, and of course we moved the grate outside of that.
The sheep pasture on 50 Swifts, field 50 Swifts, you can't sell it.
Okay. What, you can't sell the field, you can't sell the sheep.
Well, I can't sell the field because it says there is objects still in the field, but I can't find anything in there apart from the sheep pen. So I tried to sell the sheep pen, but I can't sell the sheep anyway. I can only rename it or go back.
Combine needs you.
Yeah, there's a sweet spot you gotta be in, I guess. Keep forgetting 4X maps. Look, this looked like a small field. Look at the map.
It's big. It's a lot bigger than you think.
You got a modded trailer and a modded combine, so one of them is the problem.
Yeah, I would say it's the combine because the trailer I've used multiple times before with other combines got no troubles.
Well, I'd say it's the combine because I know who made it.
Oh, who made it?
That's that JGGH or whatever, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't know if that was it or not.
I'm gonna go and watch the soccer.
Alright.
Okay, mate. Thank you very much.
National team is playing in 20 minutes, so better have a look.
Okay.
Cycle to the pub and drink a beer.
Well, you have to watch it in our time.
Yeah, well, it's 10 p.m. my time.
Yeah, but they're just starting over here at 3 o'clock, I think, right?
All I know is that it's starting at 10 p.m. my time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, gentlemen. You enjoy the rest of the evenings. Have a good week, and I'll hope to catch up during the week.
You too.
All right, take her easy, Strong.
Take it easy. This is what eats the time up.
What's that going back and forth?
Yeah. Fixing some jumping out of game. Out of EG, going into game. Testing.
I don't know why you're jumping out of game to go in GE. I just leave it open.
Not because I've got too much stuff running on my PC, it doesn't like it that much. Gets all sluggy. Yeah, I fixed it.
Your silo?
Now, Jamie, when you do that, doesn't it stunt the grass?
Driving on it?
Yeah.
No.
Is crop destruction on?
don't think you incorporated that into the map, did you? That was just the Bahnhof thing.
No.
Grass only you see tire tracks, but you don't have any damage in grass. And
Oh.
crop destruction's just where the settings.
I thought you put the grass went back a stage when you run over it.
No,
No.
it's just on the German map.
Takes a very long time for GE to open this map now.
Well, yeah, because you've got all kinds of crap in it.
By crap, I think you mean carefully crafted trees and buildings.
No, I mean non-reference things.
No,
But they
no,
have to
trees
keep
are all referenced now.
Yeah, but buildings and all sorts of other things.
A lot of the buildings aren't because they're not standard buildings, are they?
Yeah, but if you have like the silage clamp, I mean, you should just be referencing those out of the folder. That's why when you go into Giants maps, they've got a pile of i3Ds everywhere, but apparently it runs better doing it that way than it does sticking it in the map. I guess because it doesn't have to, it still has to reference, it's just referencing a point and then it loads it versus loading it all at the beginning so the game loads faster and it syncs faster.
I'm sure they have their reasons. Yeah, you're right, these water gates got collisions on them.
Going to leave this version up for this week again, Wonko, or are you going to change up one?
Yeah. No, it'll stay up.
Well, we fix one thing and break 2 others in the process.
Oh yeah.
Pretty standard.
Understanding why he can't stream.
Why you can't what, sorry?
Oh, hang on, he's got to sell the sheep before he can sell the pasture, hasn't he? He can't just sell the pasture.
Oh, he's got sheep in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Player error. Don't tell me you're gonna Ted and rake at the same go.
No. I'm going to take it back to the farm at once, though. Ted the field and then I'll use a windrower. Belt system, haven't used this in a while.
Merger.
Merger, that's the one, yes.
Yeah, they're not for dry hay.
In real
They don't work
life.
in yeah, they don't work in dry hay. It makes too big of a windrow. Yeah, you can't really forage grass on this game unless you got a whole crew of people. But there's no point in foraging grass into chaff. You know what, Jamie? That field always is going to have to be grass because you'll never get your combine in that gate.
It's a double set of gates at the top.
Oh, is there?
Yep.
My combine will go through the gate though. I got baby combine.
I looked at that one.
I think I could have gotten 2 of them and been better off. Well, I guess I'm going to get off for now.
Yeah, I'm not much longer myself here for now either.
And I'll probably go back to pulling more hair out on the silage bunker.
Okay. Well, I'm not having much fun either. I'm trying to figure out why this. I've got an error in the log that says invalid position in place placeable. That's it. That's all it tells me.
Doesn't that just make it nice and easy, doesn't it?
Ah, yeah.
Alright. Well, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll catch up with you next week, if
Yep.
not before.
I
All
see
right,
you
mate,
back
take
in
care.
here later. Take care.
Yep, you too. Bye now.
I will end my stream here, and I will thank Wonko for his time and effort yet another week to put together stuff for us to break. It's coming along, Wonko. Like, you're making progress for sure.
Yeah, it's slowly creeping forward.
Yep. Say we can keep playtesting a little bit next month or so. Anyways, we'll see where it goes. I'll end my stream here, and I'll thank everybody that was in watching. We had up to 7 at one point, so although they're very quiet, they don't chat, they just creep.
Okay.